everyone, this is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, each right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my kase, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like
with the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
To go in circles, a lifetime of giving up. Oh, you stop, give me a break. Don't say something about that.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on. Number 23 gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Now at the plate here is Justin Twine. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit out towards second. He's right there, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Next to dig in, Devin Hairston. First pitch on its way. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there, get me a knock through the left side.
Batter will be J.J. Bleday as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hairston stands at first with 1 out. Very high, 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, let's rack them up.
Pitch is popped up. Unruh is there for it. 2 gone. And stepping in, Brian Sohn. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Griffin Conine. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a swinging bunt. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Ball 2.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Lorenzo Quintana waits on deck. In there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2. Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fouled away.
Come on now.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Lorenzo Quintana, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Green is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. So the next at bat will be number 23. He ready for his first plate appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Corey Bird. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Daniel Castano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, we got 1 here, guys.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Green will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now into the box, Justin Twine grounded out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, get a strikeout for us right now, baby. Let's go.
That's a ball. A good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Devin Hairston. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that brings up J.J. Bleday. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He was cut down at 2nd, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd, right to him. And there are 2 away now. So So stepping in is Griffin Conine, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. A ball with no strikes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the...
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So now into the box is Chris Chenea. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. At the plate, Lorenzo Quintana. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Chenea at second. Quintana on at first with nobody out. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The second for 1. Stepping up is Daniel Castano. The potential tying run for him at third base. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Justin Twine. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. The 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And he'll get in there safely.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Great stab, but they extend their lead as the runner comes around to score. the plate now, J.J. Bleday, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Hairston over at second. Bleday on at first with 2 down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The count now at 2-2 from the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left in.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Mississippi Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first.
They left 8 runners on base.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the... It's baseball. It's the show. Now to the plate, number 23. Back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Yeah, you can take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now to bat, Griffin Conine. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. High in the air out to center field. Number 23 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next, it'll be number 23, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. In on the hands of it with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Well, this inning should be over if not for that error. We'll see if this offense can really make it hurt.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. So 1-1. Wilson on second. Unruh at first. 2 out in the inning. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
So a full count now.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So now here is Kevin Green. Worked a walk his first time up. Here's the 1-1. Softly on a line to third. On first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. And now, Brian Sohn trying here to plate the tying run from second. 0-1 the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Number 23 gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Next up, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
A swing and a miss for out number 2. Stepping in once again is number 23, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And it's 1-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
And he misses 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Lifted in the air to center. Bird will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no... Next, here is Devin Hairston. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted in the air to center field. Number 23 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Now at the plate is Brian Sohn, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Number 23 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Chris Chenea. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Number 23 able to track it down for the third.
Your attention, please. Number 32.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Number 23 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
The final.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming up.
Pinch hitting for Mississippi, number 23.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Pearson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. They'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Fool him just enough with that.
Hasil de la Cruz.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. Pensacola jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For Mississippi.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball. Brandon Liebrand will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Leday has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough. So now to the plate, here is Justin Twine. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
The 1-1. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 23 is there, and he has it for the out. So next to hit is Chris Chenea, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High and deep to right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Striding in is number 23. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Ready now is Devin Hairston. He bounced out last time up.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together.
At the plate now is number 23. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you got it.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bird is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So now to the plate, Corey Bird.
Now batting, center fielder, Corey Bird.
Lifted the other way to left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Next, it'll be Lorenzo Quintana. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational. So here is number 23. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 23.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. And now here is Trey Harris, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try to get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly rotate.
Dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. There he goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they can't get to strike him out, throw him out, double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Up next, Kevin Smith, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And a dive, but he's back in. And the runner's breaking for third. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Next up is Michael Harris. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the payoff pitch home. And that's low, ball 4. Digging in will be Wendell Rijo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Attention, please. Your Blue Wahoo, number 32, Victor.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Number 23 comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Into the box, number 23. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Corbin Klaus claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tommy Long wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Baseball now on the show. And now in the box, Justin Twine. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Twine is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop,
Devin Hairston is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here. Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Get yourself right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Next to hit, Griffin Conine. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a ball, 1-0.
You got 2 down.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, come on now.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Chris Chinea would be next. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 23. Guys, I want to talk about the two-way experiment they're running with him. He'll mainly be working out of the rotation, but in between starts, he'll get a chance to play in the field. What's going to be the key in making this work?
Yeah, I think recovery and preparation, Matty. Obviously, his bread is buttered on the mound, not only for himself, but the team as well. If they're going anywhere, he needs to be great on the mound. Now, if they can manage him in between starts, he gets enough recoup time, and he's able to go out there and do enough prep to impact the game from an offensive standpoint, then I would love to see what we got here.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's another 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Full count now.
Hey, here we go, kid.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Chinea. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-1.
I got the count 1 and 2.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row.
And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. In now, As he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A ball and a strike. Quintana, base runner at first with one out. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Line softly toward the hole, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Next to hit is Victor Mesa. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Lavello.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Daniel Castano.
The pitcher, Daniel Castano.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Count now a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Left side. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't bite, and this guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hit.
Now
standing in now, Justin Twine. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Harris is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to stand in is Devin Hairston. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Castano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hey, we got two.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Stepping in next, number 23 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Now here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly.
Let's go, beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, here is Griffin Conine. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So next to bat will be Lorenzo Quintana. He singled first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Corey Bird stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1.
3 balls, 1
You're
strike.
all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Fouled off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Mesa.
The right fielder.
And that misses ball 1.
Mesa.
This is flared out towards second. And there's one down now. Next to dig in, Nick Lavella. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. J.J. Bleday will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bleday, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball?
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
The batter, number 23.
Now it'll be number 23. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Now into the box, Devin Hairston. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's the 2-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Ready with the 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Down the first baseline. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. And stepping in, number 23. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Let's ride. Let's go right here. Come on, big guy. You got this.
And it's fouled away. The ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Number 23.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, Deodor. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Braves posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Number 23 earns his first win of the season. Daniel Castano.
You gotta be happy, keep fighting today.